Hey guys, how's it going? It is Chef Jackie. Thank you so much for joining me another day with my cooking video. I can't wait to get this started. Have a nice treat for you today with a lot of banging flavor. What I have for you is turkey meatloaf muffins, wait for it, with cauliflower mashed potatoes on the side.
Till I get you on the floor, good looking. Hey, going hot, so hot, just like an oven. And I'll burn myself, I just had to touch it. But it's so fine, and it's all mine. Hey, baby, and we don't mind all the watching. Hi, 'cause if they study.
Yeah, I did it, and I can't wait to eat some of it, and I know you guys can't wait to also see it. So let's get started with the ingredients and get it going. So we'll do one thing at a time. We'll start off with the meatloaf ingredients. Ingredient number one is your meat. You want to have about a pound to a pound and a quarter of lean ground turkey meat. You want to have 2 eggs, and we're going to use just the whites, so 2 egg whites. You're going to need 1/4 of a cup of quick oats. You're going to need a cup of white mushrooms, and this is going to be diced up. You want to have 1 small jalapeno diced up. Make sure you remove the seeds. This is really, really hot, so make sure you take out all the seeds. And if you don't want to deal with the heat, then you can ditch the jalapeno. You're going to have 1 small green pepper, and you want it to cut up to about diced up a 1/2 cup. 1 small onion, that will give you about 1/4 of a cup of chopped up onions. And garlic, 2 cloves of garlic, minced up. 1 small green zucchini, you can use yellow if you like. This is going to be shredded. 1 teaspoon of crushed pepper flakes. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of thyme. You're also going to use regular salt and pepper seasoning to taste. Before you start cutting, slicing, and dicing any of that when it comes to the vegetables, make sure you preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Now, everything you can put in a large bowl. You can see all ingredients here. If you don't have a stand mixer, feel free to just match it up with your hands, but I had to take the chance and start using these stand mixers because my hands were getting a little bit messy. But if you don't have a stand mixer, you can just mix it up with your hands until it's all mushed up together. Yeah, I gotta say, if you don't have a stand mixer, definitely use that. It makes everything so easy. And if you can smell it, it smells so good, especially from the jalapeno and all the peppers. It smells greatness. This is what it's about. This is what it looks like when it's all mixed up together. Make sure that you have your cupcake or muffin tin sprayed with non-stick cooking spray. And then with the mixture, you can either take a spoon or take a scoop and put it in one by one. All right, we got our nice turkey meatloaf muffins. Getting ready to put these in the oven. Remember, 30 to 40 minutes. I will err on the side of the lower time because turkey dries out very quickly. So now that our turkey meatloaf muffins are cooking in the oven, we can start to get ready the cauliflower mashed potatoes. All you're gonna need is simple ingredients. Of course, you're gonna need a medium head of cauliflower, about 3 cloves of garlic, and this is gonna be whole. You're not going to mince this one up. 1/4 of a cup of light coconut milk, and just about 1/4 of a cup of sour cream. First thing we're going to do, we're going to cut the cauliflower into florets and make sure the garlic peels are off. We're going to keep these whole, and we're going to boil in water for 10 minutes. So a little tip, when you're cutting it, these are where florets are, and then you can take them off. The main thing is with these, you want to try to get off as much stem as you can because this will let it, when you mash it, it's not going to be as stringy. We got our cauliflower right in the pot. So it's in the pot, it's on like a high flame. As soon as it starts to boil, then you want to cover it for 10 minutes. Here it is. So here are our turkey meatloaf muffins. Can't wait to have that. And right now, waiting for the cauliflower to be done. So it's been about 10 minutes and I'm gonna get ready to strain this with a colander. You wanna make sure that your fork can go right through, no problem. If it's still a little hard, then just give it about an extra minute or so, but you wanna make sure it goes through, no problem. As you know, cauliflower has a lot of water in it, so we want to just make sure, well, the hot water that we boiled in it is going to strain out, but we also need to kind of squeeze it a little bit more. It's very hot, so you want to use a bunch of paper towels or use like one of those kitchen cooking rubber gloves. And then in the strainer, all you want to do is press out the water. Press it out, and you'll hear it screech on out. So keep doing that until you feel like you got some more water out. You can't get it all out. It's perfectly fine. But as soon as you're done straining out the water, you're going to put it back into the pot where it came from. So everything's originally back into the pot. We have now the pepper, salt, coconut milk, and also the sour cream, everything in there. And you can either use a potato masher, but today I'm going to use an immersion blender. I'm just trying to use all the nifty tools today. So you want to keep on blending it. Make sure you keep it below the fluids. Blend it until it's nice and smooth, just like a mashed potato consistency. If you feel like it's still dry, slowly add some sour cream by like a teaspoon or a tablespoon at a time. And if you want to try to get it even more creamier, you can add cheese. But that's only if you want cheese. Oh yeah. Now that we have the cauliflower mash all done and we have the turkey meatloaf muffins, why not try to impress yourself, impress your friends, especially if you're gonna bring this over to a party occasion. We're gonna pipe the cauliflower on top of the meatloaf. Get it? Meatloaf and potatoes. So if you don't have a piper, that's fine. I'll show you how to do it with a Ziploc bag. So right now I have some of the cauliflower mash in here. And what you wanna do is get it in one corner and you wanna cut the end and then we're gonna put it on the top. Let's do it. Alright guys, this is my favorite part, the taste test. So you see I have it with the cauliflower on top and without. For your convenience and my convenience, I'm going to try it with everything on it. Alright, try this here. See all those vegetables. This is good. A lot of flavor. Has a kick from that jalapeno. And definitely you can taste that garlic in there in the mashed potatoes. Excuse me, the cauliflower mashed potatoes. Let me not continue to eat in front of you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Any questions about anything, feel free to comment below. Follow my YouTube video. And once again, remember, put yourself first. You're always number one. Have an awesome week.